Think your home can't be stolen on paper? Think again. In South Africa, title deed fraud and email payment redirection scams are costing buyers and sellers millions. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to bulletproof your property deal, step by step, so you never become the next horror story. What are the biggest two threats out there, Trevor? Number one, title deed fraud. Yes, fraudsters use stolen IDs and forged paperwork to transfer property out from under the true owner. Courts have had to cancel fraudulent transfers using the principle that fraud unravels all. But by the time it's discovered, the damage is severe and expensive to fix, my friend. What's the second big problem we face in South Africa today, Trevor? Number two, deposit proceeds hijacking. In other words, email fraud. What? Yes, criminals intercept emails between buyers and sellers and conveyancers. They swap in a fake bank account detail and your entire deposit or proceeds vanish to a mule account. Can you even imagine? Okay, a 2023 case saw a South African law firm, no names, no backdraw, a South African law firm held liable for 5.5 million rand after a buyer's money was diverted via hacked emails. So the bottom line, the risk is real and it targets normal, careful people who think it can't happen to me. You know those people. Want to know how to bulletproof your deal? Buyers and sellers? Here we go. Number one, bank details and payments. In other words, no exceptions in this area and what I'm about to tell you. Yet, never accept bank details via email or WhatsApp. Get them on the firm's letterhead and verify them by phone using a publicly listed, here it is, landline number. Not the one on the email thread, by the way. That's the scam email. Ask your conveyancer to use a no change your banking details email policy and include it in the OTP addendum that you sign. Also, before paying any large amount, this is a good one, request a bank account confirmation letter. It must be stamped. And then what you do is you make 100 rand test payment. Then phone verify the receipt at the law firm. I just deposited 100 rand into your account. Did you get it? Please let me know. Right, yes, we got it. Cool, now you can do the rest. So verify the conveyancer as well. This is another point. Verify the conveyancer. Trevor, how do we do that? Right, check the firm and the attorney on the legal practice counsel roll and make sure their fidelity fund certificate is valid for the current year. Now, if they hesitate at all, walk away. Yes, walk away. Point three, title and owner checks. Instruct your conveyancer to pull a deed search and verify current owner, any bonds, any interdicts, or caveats. If anything looks odd, slow down. Remember, courts can undo fraudulent transfers, but you want to prevent the fraud, not fight it later. It's costly. Point number four, identify and face-to-face only. In other words, identity and face-to-face only. What are we talking about? Here we go. For high-value deals, say Lux Properties, insist on a person and in-person FICA or attorney supervised video verification with original IDs present. No shortcuts with PDFs. Forget it. Next step, email hygiene. Another warning for you, email hygiene. In other words, assume your email is compromised. Always just assume that. Use a two-factor authentication process. Avoid public Wi-Fi and keep sensitive docs in secure portals when possible. Sellers, some extra protections offered for you. Here we go. Include a payment protocol addendum in the OTP that hard codes the trust account details and the phone verification requirement. If you're vacant or out of the country, have a local attorney or trusted agent do regular checks so fraudsters can't target an empty property. This is a common vector in these title scams. Buyers, here's some extra information for you. Some extra protections offered, like request a deeds office search early and again just before transfer to ensure no surprise bonds or interdicts. Also, keep all payment proofs and call logs of bank detail verification. If something goes wrong, this paper trail matters for insurance and liability. Here is a short mythbuster for you, something I thought I'd throw in for you. Are you liable for old municipal debt? No, you're not. The Constitutional Court in Jordan versus Tshwane confirmed that historical municipal debt from previous owners does not survive transfer. In other words, municipalities can't make the new owner pay the seller's debt after transfer. So don't be bullied at the counter. You can't do that to you. So what do you do if you suspect fraud, Trevor? What do we do? All right, here's my advice. Freeze the process immediately. Call your conveyancer and bank. Don't email. Report immediately to SAPS and your bank's fraud unit. Get an attorney involved urgently to apply for interdicts and notify the deeds office if title fraud is suspected. Courts have set aside fraudulent transfers, but speed is everything. I'm Trevor with eXp Realty. If you want your sale or purchase bulletproofed with proper verification, airtight OTP addenda, and trusted conveyancers, DM me. I'll help you protect your money, your home, and of course, yes, your sanity.